channel and welcome to a new video. Today I thought it would be fun if we got cozy and we went through my entire fall collection, did an unboxing, and I could share kind of my ideas, plans, how I organize my seasonal decor, and really how I organize decorating in general, because I know that can be overwhelming for some people. So hopefully I can give some tips and tricks as we all prepare for the most coziest season of all. Let's get started. So I thought first I would just share my storage. So I have been seasonally decorating since my oldest was a baby. So he's gonna be 11 this year. So definitely a long time. And I've really built up my collection over the years of seasonal decorating, and the way that I have found easiest to store my decor is in Rubbermaid bins, and I try and match the color for the season. So I have red bins for all of my Christmas decor, I have orange bins for my fall and Halloween decor, and then I have like a tan color for just regular like extra decor or spring and summer decor as well. I don't have a ton of that as I try and keep things pretty minimal during spring and summer, but I definitely do have a couple pieces that I like to hold on to. So I just store it in my basement, and that is what works best for me. I also keep my pumpkins in a clear bin because I use pumpkins for both fall and Halloween. So I kind of keep them in a place where I'm able to kind of see what colors I have, how I can make them work for both seasons. So that is just what works best for me. And then we store everything all organized against a wall in our basement, which is pretty much just a big open storage room. Okay, now the fun part, let's talk planning your fall decor. What I find easiest for me is getting inspired, like having a color palette or something, a picture that inspires me and the rest of my decor. So this year, of all places, the Dollar Tree completely inspired my color palette for fall this year. I was starting to get the fall itch a week or so ago. I went into Dollar Tree and their florals just absolutely blew me away. I shared in my most recent fall haul all of these florals. They're all from Dollar Tree and the colors just spoke to me. So last year, if you watched my fall decorating videos, I used a lot of neutral colors. I brought in some like bluey greens. It was very different. And this year, I'm definitely going more traditional. So that is my biggest tip. Go on Pinterest, go to like your local home decor stores, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, Michael's, Dollar Tree, and just find inspiration there. Or Pinterest is a great place. Scroll Pinterest, see what photos like really speak to you, and then take that as inspiration for planning your color palette. Okay, let's talk color palette this year. So for my color palette this year, I'm gonna be using neutrals, really nice warm neutrals. I'm also going to be pulling in this burgundy red, which I have never decorated with before for fall. So I'm excited to just kind of challenge myself and have a little bit of fun with decorating. Again, I'm gonna be using some more peach toned as well. And then of course, classic burnt orange, like nice warm orange tones. I'm also going to be pulling in some beautiful warm rattan. I found this at a thrift store, and also just like natural wood tones and wood colors. And I think together this color palette is going to be beautiful. I think it's going to work really nicely, especially since I'll probably decorate a little bit earlier in this season just because I can't help myself. And I also want to share ideas for all of you that like to watch YouTube and get inspiration. So I just think it's going to be such a beautiful color palette, and I'm so excited to decorate. Okay, so now I wanted to talk about how to make your existing decor work season after season. I am someone who switches things up all the time. You will get to know that here on my channel, and a way that I make things work kind of all the time is I try and buy a lot of neutral pieces that can kind of go with anything. So an example of that is last year I brought in a lot of amber glass. I know a lot of us did. It was really, really big last year. And And this is something that will go beautifully with my color palette because it's just a basic neutral color. It's a deep brown and it's going to work beautifully with the color palette that I already have. Here's another piece that I bought at the end of the season last year. I got this, I think, for like under $5 at my local grocery store. It's so beautiful. This is a piece that can go with lots of different colors. You could pull in the reds, you could pull in just the plain neutral kind of off-white color. You could also, again, pull in some of these burgundies and these oranges. So again, just when you're shopping for your home decor, whatever season it is, try and stick to more of those neutral pieces because then it can kind of become a chameleon and go with whatever it is that you're decorating with that season. Another tip I have for making your decor work season after season is painting. I'm always sharing in my thrift videos or any of my decorating videos that paint can change anything, and whatever it is that you have, you can paint it as long as it's the shape that you love. Like these pumpkins, when I purchased them, were actually a really bright orange, and I just painted them white last year. I used a lot of white decor. So again, if I wanted to paint them like a beautiful rust color, oh my gosh, that together even just is beautiful. Okay, I said I wasn't ready to pull out the pumpkins. I might have lied. I might be ready, but definitely paint is something that you can use to change anything. So you can find some really pretty colors, just even at the Dollar Tree. They have some great acrylic paint. I recently shared this beautiful tan. It's actually called Cashmere Tan, and I found it at Dollar Tree, and I used that to paint some vases. So definitely check out your local dollar stores, Walmart, your craft stores, to find paint to switch up your existing decor. So here's an example of some florals that I have in my collection from last year. I went with this beautiful natural eucalyptus color. These are both from Dollar Tree. So this is again something that I can use this year because I kept it so neutral. It's definitely one of those like chameleon pieces I was sharing. And then I also have this beautiful cattail that I found at Dollar Tree last year, and it is more of like a burnt red color. And this is something that if I didn't love this color specifically, I could easily paint this and make it a little bit more neutral, but I think it could potentially work. So definitely something that I'm excited to have again this year. And here's a couple more florals I found in my stash. These are from a local dollar store called Dollarama here in Canada. So this beautiful leaf wreath that I picked up last year, again, kind of goes with the tones that I'm trying to pull in this year. And then these neutral peachy eucalyptus leaves that I used last year. Again, really, really happy to have these in my collection. I think they'll go beautifully. And I'm planning on doing like a really nice garland on my fireplace mantle. I want to use a lot of these florals that I have. So kind of just putting together some florals and creating something really beautiful on my mantle. So I'm excited to find those in my collection. Also shared these earlier. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy I found these last year. I have lots of different amber glass bottles, and these I have a combination from thrifting. Also Amazon, you can buy boxes of these amber glass bottles, and they're actually meant to be like spray bottles or pumps for soap, and they make the perfect little decor pieces. So definitely just a tip, and they're super inexpensive on Amazon as well. And then there's like a ton of pumpkins. I might have a pumpkin problem. I love these ones. I found them last year at Walmart. I love the realistic shaped pumpkins. They're like my favorite. I find them just so organic and natural, and I love the way that they look in fall decor. So I have quite a few of these kind of more natural shaped ones. Here's another example. I think this one is actually from Dollar Tree, and I just painted it. I used this color a lot in my decor last year, so I'll probably run some paint over these ones this year. Here are a few more of those like more natural looking ones from Dollar Tree. I'll probably just keep these this color. I kind of like the off-white color. I might actually put a little bit of an off-white paint on here as well, just to kind of bring these down a little bit more. I feel like they're very, very, very stark. I also have some mixed metal pumpkins that I used last year. I love the color of these like goldy brass ones, and this one's more of a rose gold. I meant to do a copper, but the spray paint that I had, it said copper, but it looks a little bit more rose to me, but I could easily use these in my daughter's room, so I'll probably hold on to the ones that I colored in this color. But again, mixed metals is another really great way to just bring in some more color to your decorating. And then some more mixed metals. I actually found these at Dollar Tree this year. I have a few more of these in my collection, but they have these beautiful like warm copper colored pumpkins at Dollar Tree. And I also found these super cute pine cones and also this acorn at Dollar Tree as well. So they have some really, really great decor. I'm still on the hunt for a couple more things that I've seen. And I also picked up this tray. It's a beautiful mix of wood and rattan that I plan on using in my coffee bar. Again, keeping with that theme of like warm toned baskets and wood and just like neutral colors with those soft pops of like that burgundy color and also some really warm orange tones. So just so excited. I'm getting more excited as I'm filming this video. But here's an example though, like mixed metals are a great way to just kind of jazz things up in your decorating. I might paint these, I'm still not sure. Once I start decorating, I'll kind of get a feel for what I want to do, but just another option to check Dollar Tree. And my next tip is to do what I'm doing right now, and that is to go through your seasonal decor and maybe purge things that you won't be using anymore. I know I have a lot of these signs from Dollar Tree. This is an example of one. I probably won't use this anymore, so this is something that I could definitely bring to the thrift store and have someone else get to enjoy this year. So just taking the time to go through your decor and really be intentional when you bring something in, try and kind of get something to go out the door too. And also then take an inventory of what you need. I know I'm definitely gonna need some throw pillow covers, and I think I'm gonna be bold this year and do like a nice burgundy colored pillow cover mixed in with some warmer neutrals with my kind of tan couch. I think I'm gonna do that this year. So now I know to kind of hit up IKEA. That is my favorite place to find pillow covers and see what they have. Also a beautiful throw blanket. I would love something that kind of brings in all of the colors that I'm using this season. So definitely that's something that I could look out for at HomeSense or Marshall's. Just having a plan of what I'm looking for and then kind of knowing the stores that I typically will get lucky at looking for those specific items. And my last tip when it comes to seasonal decorating and fall decorating is to use nature. So right now in nature, you're gonna find a lot of this beautiful warm tone, like grasses growing, a lot of natural like sunflowers and those types of colors. Bring those into your space. Also pumpkins, you can find tons of real pumpkins. As we get closer to fall, those will start coming out in the grocery stores. I know I love using natural looking pumpkins. I bring those in as much as I can into my space. So really going outside, natural pine cones and acorns and things that you find outside, bringing those into your space can instantly give you that kind of refreshed seasonal decorating without costing a lot of money. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed unboxing my decor with me, going through it, and I hope I gave you some tips and tricks when it comes to seasonal decorating, especially decorating for fall. I am so excited to start my fall decorating within the next couple of weeks, maybe sooner after getting really excited today. Definitely subscribe. I post lots of affordable home decor videos. I have lots of projects coming up. I'm currently redoing my daughter's room. I'll be sharing that here on my channel, and lots of fall decorating. I'm so grateful you were here spending this time with me, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.